Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this in one go, so I apologise in advance if I stumble over my words, and if the quality of this video is fairly poor too, if there's any lag, anything like that at all. Sadly, it cannot be helped, and hopefully it's not too much of an issue for you. This is yet another Eurovision Song Contest related video here on my channel, and it's probably going to be a fairly brief ramble once again. I want to talk about the current situation regarding the Eurovision Song Contest, because we are all aware that this year's contest, which was scheduled to take place in just under 2 months' time in Rotterdam in the Netherlands, has been cancelled or postponed, because of course it could well be Rotterdam 2021, and I'm sure there will be discussions between the team involved over there in the Netherlands and the European Broadcasting Union as to whether it will be Rotterdam 2021 or not next May. But there has been a bit of news that has been revealed to Eurovision fans within the past few hours at the time of recording this video. I'm just going to read out the statement. I'm reading this from Eurovision's Instagram page. Following the cancellation of Eurovision 2020, we'd like to share some news with you from EBU HQ. We have been overwhelmed with the love that the Eurovision Song Contest family has shared since the difficult decision to cancel the 2020 event. The EBU is very aware of how much the Eurovision Song Contest will be missed this year. The contest's values of universality and inclusivity, and our proud tradition of celebrating diversity through music, are needed more than ever right now. The EBU and its members are therefore currently exploring alternative programming, but not a competition, to help unite and entertain audiences around Europe during these challenging times. It is our intention in this programming and on our online platforms in the coming months to honour the songs and artists which have been chosen for the Eurovision Song Contest 2020. With that in mind, the reference group, the ESC's governing board, has decided that, in accordance with the rules of the Eurovision Song Contest, this year's songs will not be eligible to compete when the contest returns in 2021. At their discretion, participating broadcasters may decide which artist or artists to send in 2021, either this year's or a newly chosen one. We ask for your patience while we work through ideas in the coming days and weeks. This has proven to be, already within the space of the past hour or so, a very unwelcome response from the EBU. A lot of Eurovision fans are very unhappy about this. They believe that this year's songs deserve to be seen and heard on that Eurovision stage, but now it's not going to happen. We will not be seeing On Fire, Think About Things, Tears Getting Sober, Répondez-moi. We will not be hearing them at Eurovision, which is a terrible, terrible disappointment. Now, my opinion on this is that in many ways it's fine, because we're going to get a lot of the same artists back next year, all being well, and they might have just as good songs, if not better songs. They've got a lot of time to prepare a brand new entry now. At the same time, this year's contest was shaping up to be very strong, actually, and it could well have been a very close result in Rotterdam between several countries. Now we're not going to get that. So I'm really on the fence about it at the moment. I'm not too sure how to feel. Let me know your thoughts. What is pleasing is that a number of the musicians, a number of the artists who would have competed this year have said they will be back next year. They've been invited by their country's broadcaster. I'm just taking a look at the list here. Effendi will be back for Azerbaijan. It was very recently announced that Hooverphonic will be back for Belgium, Tornica will be back for Georgia, Stefania for Greece, Jongu for the Netherlands, Blas for Spain, John's Tears for Switzerland is another very recent announcement. I'm thrilled about that. And Go A for Ukraine. Something we might see next year is a real lack of national finals, because it seems as though a lot of countries might well just pick the artist that was going to represent them this year anyway. Uku Suviste will have to go through the Eesti Laul semi-finals, but I believe he's automatically been given a place there if he wants it. And Ireland will compete as well, but no details on whether it will be Leslie Roy or not. Croatia's name was in this list, but they've since disappeared, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Maybe somebody edited this page. There's also an announcement tomorrow from the Bulgarian broadcaster. Some people think that, I believe it's BNT, some people think that they will withdraw and say a big screw you to the European Broadcasting Union, because of course Bulgaria were the favourites to win up until the cancellation announcement. So it will be interesting to see whether they say we'll be back with somebody different, we'll be back with Victoria, or we're not going to come back, you've let us down. And I think the EBU has got a real task on their hands trying to please all the broadcasters and indeed support the artists, many of whom could well be back for 2021. I don't think there's much else to say in this video. Obviously the situation across Europe at the moment is very serious and we should be treating it as such. I believe Spain and Italy are the worst affected countries so far, and I really feel for everybody who is located in those places at the moment. Hopefully things will get better. I mean, surely they will at some point. I'm just hoping to turn on the television, which I'm trying to avoid in all honesty, but I'm hoping to turn on the television in the next couple of days, or hopefully by the end of next week, and hear something fairly positive. You know, somebody saying cases in Italy are definitely slowing down now, there's less deaths, etc, etc. Here in the UK they've just announced that bars and restaurants and things like that are going to definitely be closed. Schools are closed from Monday, and obviously people's exams and things like that, they're working out how to deal with those at the moment too. I'm going off on a bit of a ramble now, and it's nothing really Eurovision related, but do let me know your thoughts on anything Eurovision related, because I am very interested to know. We know that it won't be the Mamas for Sweden, because Krista Björkman has essentially said get stuffed, you're not doing it anymore, which I think is a little bit unfair, but there we are. I'm still looking for questions for a Q&A video that I hope to film within the next couple of days. I have seen all the questions that people have commented on previous videos of mine so far, but if you have any more, please do leave them as a comment or contact me on my other social media pages within the next 48 hours or so of this video going up. I want to make a pretty decent Q&A video, hopefully one that's longer than 10 minutes. And I want to cover as many things as possible, so whether it's Eurovision related or just questions about me in general, do let me know. I do believe that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously this year's contest being cancelled is thoroughly disappointing, but expected, and in all honesty the right decision, no doubt about it. I'll be back at some point soon. Apologies if the quality of this video is fairly poor. Just a bit of a ramble from me once again. I think a lot of people who make Eurovision content on YouTube are not really sure what to talk about at the moment, but I do plan to make more videos going forwards, no doubt about it. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. I believe my next video will be something Eurovision 2020 related. Maybe I'll just be talking about the songs, or making some more final predictions, perhaps. I don't know. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Leave me questions if you so wish, and bye for now.